Girl, you were never gonna go see your friend for her birthday, okay? You ain't got to gaslight me, baby. You already gaslit your friend. Don't try to gaslight me, okay? You were never gonna go fly out to see your friend for her birthday. Point blank period, okay? And to be honest, I don't even think it's about the plane tickets. I just really think that you're not friends with that girl like that. And I wish that more people would just say that. Sometimes you're just cool with somebody. Y'all might not be friends like that. Everybody ain't worth a $500 flight. Let's just be honest.
I'll touch that five for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. By my T2 boost and I'll do all of them around. Just get to do. I'm not. Long as you out here looking for me, I got it. Ooh, yeah, bitch.
What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome to another episode of Just Another Day. So this is actually towards the end of my makeup. Actually, I already did my makeup and I shot a couple other things, child. So I'm actually just about to redo my lips. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I did this entire makeup look. And as I do that, I want us to do a little yap. What's up, Jackiana? Do a little yap about this TikTok that I saw earlier as I was scrolling through the app, minding other people's business. So this young lady came on the app and she was like, listen, y'all, I'm about to tell y'all the story. Am I wrong? And usually when somebody says, am I wrong? Am I wrong? The minute somebody says, am I wrong? You dead ass wrong. Is it me or the moment somebody asks the question, am I wrong? You dead ass wrong. The fact that you even gotta ask this question lets us know, lets me and the entire community know that you are dead ass wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this TikTok for y'all, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it as I do my makeup, but we're gonna act like I didn't do it already. Okay.
Y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. Enough time has passed and nothing has changed, so I'm trying to figure out, am I the problem? I'm not gonna make this no long story where there's a part. I'm gonna give it to you short and sweet. I'm not doing all the extra details. If there's any questions, you can ask the question, but I'm just trying to get this to the point. So I have a friend that lives clear across the country. I'm in Los Angeles. She's in Maryland. For her birthday, she was planning a brunch, like at her house, like a catered brunch at her house. And she's like, oh, I want you to come. Of course I'm going to come. I love birthdays. I do birthdays up. I love birthdays. So I'm like, yeah, I'll come. As time approaches, this is actually beginning of March. So time's approaching, but it's still over a month away. I look at flights. The flights to Maryland are like $500, $600. I've flown to Maryland multiple times. I've never paid that much. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, that's a lot. So we have another friend. We have a mutual friend that's in Los Angeles that would also have been flying to Maryland for her birthday. So I reach out to her. She lives in Maryland. I'm like, girl, or she's from Maryland. I reach out to her. I'm like, girl, how do you be getting to Maryland? Because these prices are crazy. Are they not? She's like, no, yeah, they are really crazy. Probably because it's Easter weekend. I had no idea. I don't have kids. I don't do Easter egg hunts. I'm not a teacher. I don't get the day off of work. Like Easter, I don't go to church. Nothing in my mind said, oh, that's Easter weekend. So I made zero correlation. Anyways, tickets are $500, $600. I'm telling Shorty, like, yeah, bro, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it because $500, $600 to sit in your living room for a catered brunch. Like, are we doing anything else? Like, it was just brunch. She texted me one day and was like, hey, I've been looking at the flights and Southwest has something for like $450 and Delta has one for whatever the price was, still too high. And I just texted her back like, yeah, girl, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Like, that's steep. So she goes, bummer. Okay. I go on about my day. I didn't think too much of that. I'm like, bummer. Okay, like, okay, cool. She's not tripping too much. I thought she was gonna be sad. She's not really tripping. Go on about my day. Now, as time goes on, I go on as normal. I'm like sending her memes. I'm sending her TikToks. I'm chilling. I'm doing what I normally do. And I realized like, damn, she's not sending me nothing back. She's not laughing, nothing. So I go look at her DMs. She's not even opening my messages. So I'm like, okay, let me reach out to her. I text her. I'm like, hey girl, are you mad? Like, what's tea? And then I get that long. I just think it's funny how long message. And I'm like, wait. First of all, I never said I was not coming. I just wanted the prices to be lower. I'll wait till like the week before and see, whatever. And she's like, oh, well, you were talking to other people about it and you already told such and such you weren't going to go and you waited to the last minute and you could have communicated better and blah, blah, all of this stuff. And I'm just like, for one, I never said no. I never, ever, ever said I wasn't going. Even with the other person. I never said I wasn't going. I'm the type of person, I'll wait until like the week before, because you know, sometimes the prices go down, like right before you're trying to go, closer to the date that you're trying to go, the flight goes down. So I was trying to wait till closer to the date, and then I'll say definitively like, okay, yeah, no. Or I might just bite the bullet, because I go out for people's birthdays. Like birthdays, I feel a way about that. Like that's your one special day. If it was still $500, I'd be like, all right, bitch, we might have to put it on Klarna or something, but I'm gonna come. But it was like the way she went about addressing me. Even after that, when she's going off, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you felt that way. Whenever you come back to LA, like I'll go out, we can go out on me, we can do whatever you want, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're good. And then she made a comment like, oh, well, she used to live in LA. She moved to Maryland like recently. So she's like, oh, I just think that it should be fair. Like I should fly to LA to hang out with you, and you should fly to Maryland to hang out with me, and it should be like equal effort. Mind you, she's a flight attendant. So it's not equal effort. No matter which way you slice it or dice it, you will always fly for free. I will always come out of pocket. She basically was like, no, like, fuck that. And then ended it by saying, I'm done talking about this. Like, I'm literally trying to be considerate of her feelings. I'm trying to be considerate of the fact that it's her birthday. I'm trying to be considerate of the fact that she's upset. And she gonna say, I'm done talking about this. To know me is to know that that was not going to go well. Like, why am I tripping? Why is it okay for you to just go off like that and then be like, oh, I'm done talking? Who are you think you're done talking to? Whatever. I love the message, and we just have not talked since. Her birthday comes, I tell her happy birthday, she says thank you, and then still we have not talked. We still haven't talked to this day. You're not considering the fact that the flight alone is $500. So what about the Uber from the airport? Or while I'm in Maryland, what if I want to do something else? What if we go out to eat? What if you want to go to the club? What if there's other things? The flight alone is $500. That's not appealing to me. I don't want to do that. But when I told her that, then she's like, oh, well, I don't know how elaborate the birthday needs to be for you to come out here, da, 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 da. It's not about how elaborate the birthday is. It's about how much money I am spending. What? Anyways, fast forward, because that was like about 2 months ago now. So at this point, her birthday has come and gone. I text her. We still were not talking the whole time. I text her happy birthday. She says thank you. And then now back to like not speaking to each other. I don't play that shit, bro. We're grown. Like, what are we doing? Are we not friends anymore? Like, just say we're not. I don't want to be friends with you. You're mad because I didn't go to your birthday? I'm mad that you felt entitled to my money. I'm mad that you thought that that was okay to even be mad about. $500 just to get there. Okay, anyways, back to the question. Am I wrong? Am I supposed to reach out to her? I already apologized. Like, oh, I didn't know you were going to feel that way. I apologize if it hurt your feelings. I hope you understand. Like, that's just too much money. Am I supposed to fucking, what the fuck?
So this is the finished look, and it's giving. What is it giving to you? Let me ask you, what is it giving to you? Because to me, it's simply giving. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's just freaking giving, okay? Just wanted to give y'all a little face. Now let's get back to the video, shall we?
Girl, you were never gonna go see your friend for her birthday, okay? You ain't got to gaslight me, baby. You already gaslit your friend. Don't try to gaslight me, okay? You were never gonna go fly out to see your friend for her birthday. Point blank period, okay? And to be honest, I don't even think it's about the plane tickets. I just really think that you're not friends with that girl like that. And I wish that more people would just say that. Sometimes you're just cool with somebody. Y'all might not be friends like that. Everybody ain't worth a $500 flight. Let's just be honest.
Yo, tell me if I'm wrong or not.
You're dead ass wrong. You're actually more than wrong. You are dead ass wrong. And to be honest, this to me is such a good example of gaslighting someone. There's so many things to discuss here. First and foremost, right? How long have you been friends with this girl? Y'all both were living in LA for a minute. Now she's living in Maryland, and she's talking about how basically it should be equal effort. You know, it can't always be her coming to LA. You've got to come to Maryland sometimes too. You said that you've flown to Maryland a couple times before and it wasn't $500. When was this? It had to be it had to be like pre-pandemic. I just flew to the DMV 2 weeks ago and that was $700, and I live in Atlanta. And that flight wasn't even 2 hours long. So where do these cheap ass flights be that y'all be saying that y'all be getting? Do y'all be booking these flights like months in advance? It has to be. It has to be. But first and foremost, how long have y'all been friends? It seems like y'all are supposed to be close friends. So if you're close friends, you already know when that friend's birthday is coming up. It don't matter that you didn't know that it was Easter or whatever. You should already have that budgeted, or you should already have that in your calendar. You should already be prepared. Hey, my friend's birthday is here. Period. I've already had the coins allocated for that, for whatever we're going to do. Period. So first and foremost, that first excuse, it just was an excuse. It just wasn't a valid enough reason. Okay? It just wasn't. All right? Then the whole thing about, oh, it's $500 to just get there. The way you kept stressing that, like, ma'am, what do you want her to do about that? Is she Delta? Is she United? Is she American? Is she Spirit? Is she Esprit? Like, what do you want her to do? What do you want her to do about the price of flights? There's nothing that she can do. It sounded like you waited the very last minute because, girl, I ain't never heard of no flights going down the day before. That, I've never heard of that. Maybe y'all could drop down in the comments and let me know. I personally have never experienced that. Oh, let me wait till the day before for the price to drop. I've never seen that. Especially not on Delta. I fly Delta regularly. If you don't see me on Delta, it's because I couldn't get a good Delta seat, or the price was crazy. But baby, I've never waited till the day of and boom, the price was like cheaper. Never. I've never experienced that. Maybe y'all could give me some tips on that, but I have never, ever, ever heard of that. And I fly all the time. Never, ever, ever have I heard of that. I don't know. Maybe if there's a glitch in the system. I remember like a couple years back, I think this was like during the pandemic, I think, or pre-pandemic, that like there had been a glitch and like all these flights to Dubai were like super cheap. And some of my friends at the time, they hopped on that. I didn't know that was happening, but they hopped on it. They got the flights. But I've never heard, oh, wait till the day of and the flights go down. Never heard of that. Please, if you know about that, drop in the comments, let me know. I've never heard of that. Okay? But then it's the whole, so I'm paying $500 just to go to a catered brunch. We're not doing nothing else. Are you okay? Are you fucking okay? Like, first and foremost, a catered brunch is not cheap. Have y'all ever catered brunch or food for y'all friends? Like, have y'all ever catered dinner or brunch for people? That shit is not cheap. First and foremost, that's not cheap. Second, it's her birthday. If that girl just want to sit in silence, if she just sitting there with she gotta sit us, if she want to be a motherfucking mummy for her birthday, we finna. If it got sad, failure. She want to be a mummy for her birthday. That's it. If it says how we, ain't no arguing about that. That's what she want to do for her birthday. And as her friend, if you feel like that's not enough, why are you not coming with suggestions? Why are you not reaching out to the other people in the friend group? You have another friend who's been going back and forth to Merlin. Reach out to her. Why you not, okay, I know that sister only doing this catered brunch, but I thought that we could also surprise her with a night out to the club. Plan something else. Plan something else. You're her friend. Why are you not adding? Why are you not adding to the overall experience? Why are you just coming in complaining? It doesn't really give that you're her friend like that. Because then it was that little bit where you talked about her being a flight attendant. For me, when I heard that, it kind of screamed, okay, why you ain't giving no buddy pass? Why you ain't look out and give me no buddy pass? I mean, you could fly wherever, whatever. Like you get your Shakira on, you could fly whatever the fuck you want to for free, but I have to pay. You know pay, I have to pay. It's kind of giving you was looking for a buddy pass. And why not just say that? Why not just say, why even bring that up? Why even bring that up? Just why even bring that up? To be honest, sister, that's not your friend. You're not cool with that girl like that. And I just wish more people would just say that instead of gaslighting. Because then even when you go on and you say, oh, it's not about the money. It is about the fucking money. You said it was $500 and that was too much. But then you turn around and say, oh, I'm mad that you feel entitled to my money. She didn't feel entitled to your money. She felt that it's her birthday. This is what she wants to do. And you had a bunch of excuses instead of just telling her flat out, hey girl, I ain't coming. It's too expensive for me. Or just being honest and saying, hey girl, I don't fuck with you like that. You're not worth a $500 flight. Can we be honest? Sometimes I just feel like that's really what it be. That y'all be friends with people that y'all not really friends with like that. I've been there. I've had people be like, hey, I'm going to this place for my birthday. Send me a whole itinerary. And it's like, baby, I'm not about to spend $4,000 on your birthday. I've been there before. I'm not about to spend, and I'm honest, like, I'm not about to spend that, right? There are some friends, hell yeah. I have like 4 friends that I talk to on a regular basis. Them, whatever it is, I'm going. Unless there's a scheduling conflict, but if I can make it, I'm going. It could be $10,000, I'm going. I got a friend who's getting married next month. It's gonna be a good $10,000 for me to go. And I'm just gonna turn it into a French trip. I'm gonna just frolic around France, might as well, because it's gonna cost a couple $1,000s for me to go. But she's that type of friend. Yes, I would definitely go fly all the way to France and see you get married. Absolutely. But there are some people that, you know, yes, we've been to brunch a couple times. When I see you, we speak. I'll see you at events, cool. But would I pay $500 to come see you? Absolutely not. We're not cool like that. And I wish that people would just be honest and just say that, instead of trying to gaslight the other person. Oh, why you feel entitled to my money? Just say, girl, I'm so sorry. This is not within my budget. Even if you don't want to say all that, girl, this is not within my budget. I'm so sorry. I don't have that right now. And let the chips fall how they may. But you're doing all this gaslighting and pussy popping and girl, no, absolutely not. You don't fuck with that girl like that. Okay? When you said, hold on, let me bring it back. Because you said you said a lot of bullshit in this.
And now time has passed and nothing has changed, so I'm trying to figure out, am I the problem? I'm not going to make this no long story where there's a person. I'm going to give it to you short and sweet.
Thank God.
I'm not doing all the extra details. If there's any questions, you can ask a question, but I'm just trying to get this to the point. So I have a friend that lives clear across the country. I'm in Los Angeles. She's in Maryland. For her birthday, she was planning a brunch, like at her house, like a catered brunch at her house. And she's like, oh, I want you to come. Of course I'm going to come. I love birthdays. I love birthdays. So I'm like, yeah, I'll come. As time approaches, this is actually beginning of March, so time's approaching, but it's still over a month away. I look at flights. The flights to Maryland are like $500, $600. I've flown to Maryland multiple times. I've never paid that much. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, that's a lot. So we have another friend, we have a mutual friend that's in Los Angeles that would also have been flying to Maryland for her birthday. So I reached out to her. She lives in Maryland. I'm like, girl, oh, she's from Maryland. I reached out to her. I'm like, girl, how do you be getting to Maryland? Because these prices are crazy, are they not? She's like, no, yeah, they are really crazy. Probably because it's Easter weekend. I had no idea. I don't have kids. I don't do Easter egg hunts. I'm not a teacher. I don't get the day off of work. Like, Easter, I don't go to church. Nothing in my mind said, oh, that's Easter weekend. So I made zero correlation. Anyway, tickets are $500, $600. I'm telling Shorty, like, yeah, bro, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it because $500, $600 to sit in your living room.
It was the way you clowned her shit too. Like, because you were like, at one point in the video, you said that, oh, I didn't say I wasn't going to make it. But you literally said also in the beginning of the video that, you know, $500 just to fly come sit in your living room for brunch. That's a I'm not coming. That's a I'm not coming unless you fly me out. I'm not coming unless somebody else flies me out. That's what that is to me. That's a I'm not coming. Like, can we please be for, like, can y'all be for real with your friends? Can you just be for real instead of like beating around the bush? Because then later on in the video too, you said you had her send you other flights. Oh, well, this flight's $450. And you're like, yeah, but that's not much of a difference. Like, you got this girl looking up flights for you knowing damn well you were never going. You were not going, girl. It's one thing to gaslight her. Don't gaslight us too. Damn. You wasn't going. You wasn't going. And mind you, too, she said that the friend sent her a Delta flight that was, she said the friend sent her a flight that was $450, a Delta flight that was, she couldn't remember what the price was, but it was still too much. So girl, like, so how much money do you think flights are? In 2025, how much money do y'all be paying for flights? Please, if y'all find cheaper flights than that, please drop in the comments right now and let me know. Immediately. Because I'll be paying a lot for flights. Not gonna hold you. Drop down in the comments right now and let me know how much I'll be paying for flights. Please.
Drop that. I'm a bummer. Okay, cool. She's not tripping too much. I thought she was going to be sad. She's not really tripping. Go on about my day. Now, as time goes on, I go on as normal. I'm like sending her memes. I'm sending her TikToks. I'm chilling. I'm doing what I normally do. And I realized, like, damn, she's not sending me nothing back. She's not laughing, nothing. So I go look at her DMs. She's not even opening my messages. So I'm like,
and then, like, if we're going to talk about entitled, the fact that you thought that this girl should still talk to you after this, like, if I were her, I would never talk to you again. Like, you clowned my brunch. You clowned my birthday. You clowned, like, my idea for my birthday. You went around to other people saying you wasn't coming. You're now on TikTok talking about it. Like, I would never speak to you again. I've stopped speaking to people for less. I would never speak to you again. And I hope she doesn't speak to you ever again, too. Because this whole thing is clownery. Imagine, like, being on the brink of not having a friend and then coming to TikTok and telling us this story. Like, am I wrong? And still expecting to be able to speak to this girl again. Like, I would never speak to you again. Ever. I would never speak to you again. Ever. And for you to try to flip things and gaslight her and say she's entitled, and it's just weird. It's weird behavior. It's weird behavior. Drop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this story. I think that it was a lot of entitlement actually on your part. I just feel like, or on the part of the TikToker, I feel like she just wasn't saying the thing. I feel that she was expecting her friend to give her some type of buddy pass or some type of like airline credit. You know, I'm not a flight attendant, but I do know that a lot of times flight attendants, y'all be having to deal with people asking y'all for free flights all the time, asking y'all for hookups all the time. That must be crazy annoying. That must be crazy annoying. Like, if I was a flight attendant, I wouldn't tell nobody. I wouldn't tell nobody. That's how annoying I be seeing people be bothering the flight attendant girlies. Like, I wouldn't let nobody know that I was a flight attendant. But drop in the comments and let me know your thoughts. I will say this. like I said earlier, I've been in situations where it's like, yeah, baby, I'm not paying that. Like I remember one time, one friend of mine, and we're really cool, but for her birthday, it was crazy expensive. Like it was crazy expensive where she wanted to go was crazy expensive, and the activities were definitely really limited. Like it was really limited, and it wasn't a place where we were gonna be able to do much of anything else. And I just was flat out, I told her it's not in my budget. I'm so sorry. It's just not in my budget. And the flights was like $2,000. Like it was $2,000. Me, when I fly, I at least book comfort so I can get to first class. So it was an international flight. It was crazy expensive. I wasn't gonna do it. And I love her down, but I wasn't about to do it. When I saw the price for everything, it just made no sense. Usually when I felt like for that price, I could have just went to Ghana. I could have just went to Ghana. But I wasn't going to sit there and gaslight her and, oh, but why would you do this or why would you do that? No, that's what she wants to do for her birthday. I just could not afford it. I had a friend recently who, bachelorette party. I wasn't able to make it because I had a scheduling conflict. So I wasn't able to make it. And her bachelorette party was in, where was her? Brazil. Couldn't make it. However, when she got there, she had a spa treatment on me. I might not be able to make it. It might not be within my budget, but I'm still going to think about you. And I'm going to make sure that even though I'm not there, I'm going to make sure you have something to think, to something that you can remember. Hey, I still thought about you for this. That's a friend to me. That's a friend. So if you couldn't buy the $500 flight, then you could have bought a $100 gift or something. Whatever you were willing to pay for the flight or half of the flight, you could have used that for a really, really nice gift. Instead, you chose to do nothing but be a bitch and then come on TikTok, talk shit, and then still expect to be friends with this girl. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Drop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this. And let me know if you would like for me to do more of these styles of videos. Let me know what you think about my final look. Child, I'm about to go to sleep, child. I'm tired. But I wanted to just shoot this and see like if it's something that you guys would like. Let me know if you guys want me to break down what's going on in the TikTok streets. Maybe we could have TikTok Tuesdays. I don't know, TikTok Tuesdays. And, you know, I still need to be disciplined and figure out like what day I want to do my vlogs. Maybe that could be Thursdays. Who knows, child? But drop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll see you in the next Just Another Day video. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.
I'll touch that 5 for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. By money to yeti boosting you. I do all of them around. Just get to do. I'm not. Long as you out here looking for me.